win 113-87. Neither Luka nor Trae Young get to 20 points. How about that? Neither have great field goal percentages. They end up 12 for 33 combined from the floor. Hawks minus 140 on the money line. They were given 2. Bill Ryder said, take the Hawks to cover. That was earlier on HQ, and the under came in as well. And let's bring him in. He's there in Atlanta on the floor. CBS Sports senior NBA writer, Bill Ryder. Bill, I'm going to start with what sort of jumped off to me, and that was Luka Doncic looked beefy. We'll say it as tactfully as we want to, but he did not look like he was in good physical shape. Now, some guys can play themselves into shape. We saw this with James Harden last year. Am I nuts, or did you notice it too, that he didn't look like the same body that we saw last year?
EK, I'm with you. I had the exact same thought. And I had to sort of squint and do a double take because Luka's always sort of been on that line, but then the game began, and he didn't just shoot poorly. To my eyes, he looked sluggish. He didn't look comfortable. You certainly could have chalked it up to Jason Kidd and this new approach and this new offensive scheme, but I'm with you. He did not look right physically. Maybe he'll get there. We're certainly coming off a couple weird NBA seasons. Maybe that's part of the deal, but Luka did not look the way that you expect in the opening game of a season. At least for one night, it correlated to the fact he didn't play the way you expect. Yeah, maybe he'll play his way into shape as the season goes on, but it's something to watch for. Dallas games early. We'll see if they adjust his props and adjust the spreads based upon what you and I immediately noticed. What about Atlanta? Keep on keeping on, right? Sometimes it just clicks for teams. We saw it click for Phoenix over basically a year-and-a-half period. What'd you see with Atlanta tonight? Yeah, I saw a team I think that is absolutely legit, EK. Exactly what we talked about before the game. What happened last year in the postseason when the Hawks made that run to the Eastern Conference Finals was not a fluke. I know everybody's trying to recreate great success stories. Travis Schlenk, the GM, came from the Golden State Warriors, has talked about and told me yesterday that was part of the model, what he wanted to do, and it was a very similar game to the opener for the Warriors. Their star player, Steph Curry, didn't play well. The Hawks star player, Trae Young, didn't play great. But I think the Atlanta Hawks, the deepest team in the NBA, showcased that. You mentioned Cam Reddish. He had a monster night. DeAndre Hunter was really important. John Collins was great. I could almost go through the entire roster of guys that got minutes. This is a legit contender. What we saw from the Hawks last year is real, and a big part of that is even when their superstar, Trae Young, has an off night, they have so much depth and so much young talent, it's usually going to be okay.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.